First, let me apologize for firmly wearing my mask. I'm conscious that I don't want to infect you with anything. I've been slightly under the weather, so I just need to wear my mask for the entire period. So I'm sorry that you will not be able to see all my expressions on my face. But members of the media, fellow observers, citizens of Sierra Leone, it's a privilege to be here once again in Freetown, and I must say that I'm at home. Today I'm here not only as a neighbor and a fellow African, but also as a fellow Commonwealth citizen, standing for the precious values that we all share: peace, democracy, the rule of law, and good governance. And it's an honor for me to chair the Commonwealth Observer Group to witness the multi-tier elections taking place within the coming days on 24th of June. Our 12-member observer group was constituted by the Commonwealth Secretary General, the Right Honourable Patricia Scotland, KC, following an invitation from the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone to observe the poll. Members have been drawn from across the entire Commonwealth, representing a wealth of experience, and include experts in law, in politics, election administration in 1961. The Commonwealth has observed every election in Sierra Leone since the end of the Civil War in 2002, as well as the general elections of 1996. In other words, the Commonwealth has been an enduring companion of the nation on this extraordinary journey, witnessing the country's evolution into what it is today. Today, we recognize the significance of these elections to the people of Sierra Leone, the region, and the global community, and we wholly appreciate the challenges that they present. The gains achieved over the last 2 decades of peacetime is a testament to the democratic spirit of the people and must be cherished, nurtured, and leveraged for continued peaceful and sustainable development. This is why, as a Commonwealth Observer Group, we're honored to be a part of this important democratic process. But let me be clear, the Commonwealth Observer Group has no executive role. Its function is not to interfere with or direct in any way, but to observe the process as a whole and to make recommendations accordingly. We will observe the pre-election environment, polling day activities, and the post-election period. In particular, we will consider whether the conditions exist for credible elections, including a fair election environment, whether public media has been impartial, the transparency of the entire process, whether voters are free to express their will, and whether the counting and results process is transparent. We will then report on whether the elections have been conducted in accordance with the standards to which Sierra Leone has committed itself, including its national laws and its regional and international commitments. In conducting our duties, we will be guided by the principles of neutrality, impartiality, objectivity, and independence. As we are here in our individual capacities as responsible and experienced Commonwealth citizens, our assessment will be our own and not that of any member government. That said, we have a very active period ahead of us. Over the coming days, we'll be meeting stakeholders, including the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, government representatives, political parties, security agencies, civil society groups, citizen and international observer groups, diplomats, and the media. From the 22nd of June, we will deploy our observers in small teams across parts of the country to observe the voting, counting, and results process, as well as meet with other stakeholders in respective locations. On election day, we will observe the opening, the voting, the closing, counting, and the results management process. We will issue an interim statement on our preliminary findings on the 26th day of June before members of the group depart Sierra Leone on the 30th of June. A final report will then be prepared and submitted to the Commonwealth Secretary General and subsequently shared with relevant stakeholders and made publicly available. Friends and colleagues, you are well aware that this is a crucial and delicate period. And it is my hope that our presence here affirms the unwavering support of the Commonwealth to this country and its democratic processes. The eyes of more than 2.5 billion of the Commonwealth, of whom are 60% persons who are under the age of 30, will be upon Sierra Leone, watching in solidarity and hope. The peaceful and prosperous future of the nation lies in your hands, and in that future, violence, division, and hate cannot play a part. The hard lessons that history has taught us through the tragic loss of lives and livelihoods we cannot afford to repeat. Therefore, as 3.3 million registered voters come forth to exercise their democratic rights on Election Day, as this great nation expresses its will for its future, may peace and justice and national unity prevail above all. And we enjoin all political parties and their supporters to uphold the commitments of the electoral pledge to free, fair, and violence-free elections signed by the political parties barely 2 weeks ago. And we encourage all citizens to do their part to ensure that a peaceful and credible process takes place on the 24th of June. As the great Madiba Nelson Mandela once emphasized, it's not our diversity that divides us, only the division between those who cherish democracy and those who do not. On behalf of the Commonwealth Observer Group, I wish the people of Sierra Leone well as they embark upon this historic election. I thank you very much.